What's up guys, BARRYGAMING here, back with some more Eternal Evolution, and today we're going to be talking about the newest summoner hero, Dorally. So she's an interesting one. There's still part of her kit that's not working. They're saying they're actually going to be buffing her, and there's actually some interesting things with her mech that you might not actually know. So as you know, Dorally is the hero, but her summon is called Doraggon. And I'm going to show you guys a really cool interaction you might not have been aware of just yet. She's quickly becoming kind of like a maybe even top 5 hero in Eternal Evolution. So if you're going to go for it today, make sure you guys check out the links in the description. Make sure you guys download Aptoid if you're going to spend any money on this game. If you don't do it, you're just throwing money out the window. Even more so than just throwing money out the window on a gacha game. Hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Hit that subscribe button. Let's get going. So here we are with the hero, but first I want to talk about something that has been said from the developers. It says, after launching of the new SSS level hero Dorally, we found the performance did not meet expectations. Part of it because her ability wasn't working right. So we decided to adjust the following content next week. So we of course have some abilities here that are supposed to essentially buff all summoners on the battlefield, giving shields out, things like that. There are some things where her effects like this dynamic shield enhancement and allied summoning hero gets a shield. This part, like the shielding part for allied heroes, isn't quite working the way it's supposed to when it comes to the 50% less HP. It's supposed to gain an additional shield. That is going to Doraggon, but it's not going to allied heroes. I don't know if it's supposed to, intended to, but it is not. And this is the part that technically I don't think was working either, but it says when Dorally is present on the battlefield, allied summoner heroes take 29% less damage. Summon creatures deal 40% more. I don't think this 40% more is actually working right now. However, hopefully that part gets changed with this change buff that they're going to be doing. They're basically changing it to make it so that the summoners are also going to deal 40% more damage. So that means heroes like that are doing the raw damage, they're going to be doing more, not just the creatures. Fingers crossed it actually gets fixed with the summoned heroes too. We'll have to see. It says it will allow Dorally to better increase the damage of full summoner teams. I like that. That sounds perfect. The second part says, besides that, we found that Anpu currently cannot activate the 500% damage multiplier for Turbine, and it will also be fixed next week, which is kind of important because, you know, when it comes to summoners, I mean, these are pretty much the heroes you want. Daniel, Anpu, Dorally, Dorally, man, it's got some weird names here, but yeah, so basically makes it so that he will be able to do the additional damage and everything. That's really important. And this hero is quickly becoming a must-have for summoner teams. However, I don't know if she is a must-have for a first summoner. I still think if you just have one SSS summoner on your account, Daniel is the way to go. Now, if you have all the other non-SSS summoners on your team and you're using them, she might still be of use, because the big part here is just the fact that, you know, she makes them take less damage in combination with the prototype. That's really, really strong. Granted, it's just from energy skills, but energy skills are the big hitters in this game. And then, of course, they're going to increase the damage of them. So that could be really good. Now, the one thing I told you I was going to talk about is a weird, interesting interaction that I thought would be fun to talk about. So let me show you something here. Let's just jump into a game mode that is easy to show it. And I'm only going to be chucking in a couple heroes. Might be a little hard to show it in here. I'm going to go just into an easy Crimson Abyss. We're going to be taking out a lot of heroes from this lineup. Honestly, let's just run like full support heroes here. And then we're going to have Dorally, and we're going to have another tank hero, Pandemonium. Now, this is going to be interesting because, as you guys know, with Pandemonium, his ability here, his active ability, basically makes it so that nuclear magnetic barrier happens on other tank heroes. Well, as long as nothing was changed, I'm going to just show you this real quick so we can kind of see in the battle what happens. So keep your eye on Doraggon just to see. So Pandemonium's about to use his ultimate. Watch the aura around. He is also casting that aura, so he is classified as a tank hero. We're going to show it one more time here, so you're going to see it coming from both Pandemonium here and Doraggon. You're seeing two different waves coming out, which is really, really cool. And I gotta say, my fellow Idle Heroes player and now guildmate Resin was the one that kind of notified me to this. So Resin, thank you so much. That was awesome for us to know, because that means that's an additional hero that you can actually run in your tank setups. And again, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Now, most of Doraly's abilities aren't going to really affect the tanks, but if you need another tanky hero, it might be one worth adding, because to be honest, I mean, oh, not summoners. There we go. It's interesting because she can also continue to basically heal him to 100% HP over and over. So she almost acts like a support hero for her own tank, while as the other ones are interesting. So you could run like a 3 tank hero setup, Dorally, and say, I mean, heck, you'd run a support hero like, you know, Miranda or something like that, while still running 3 really strong tanks. You can run like Pandemonium. You could jump in here with every time I try to say his name, Wamigan, I can't say it ever, and Zadia, and you have some really tanky heroes with support, and then you have your kind of makeshift tank slash support hero as well. Overall, she's doing really good, but currently, yeah, she's still bugged, so keep your eye out. She is the summon, and the one thing I will say is I absolutely love the fact that, where is it? Is it Resonance Agreement? I love the Resonance Agreement now, because it basically means, for me personally, if I have 180 limited recruits, which as a whale account, I'm not really spending anymore, or I don't need to, I should say, getting to 180 every 2 weeks is actually not that bad because of all the events that come out and everything. It's very easy to save them. And basically with this, you're getting 2 additional free hero copies, and that's usually what I need to get it done, because typically if you're doing 180, you're only guaranteed 1 copy. Typically you'll come away with 2 to 3 at the very least from there, which means you only need like 2 to 3 gene hybrids, which again, when you're already at a point having an account like this, you're ranking very high in everything. I mean, heck, you can take a look at like the Twilight Highlands. Like we're sitting here just waiting since day 1 to start over here to get more gene hybrid materials, things like that. Heck, you can see an endless battle came in second with our guildie here. So yeah, there's a lot of things up for grabs. Really easy to build these heroes, and if you are going to go ahead and build this summoner, I think she's only going to get stronger in the week to come. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. Let me know what you guys think about this hero. Again, if you're going to spend any amount of money to build this hero or any future heroes, use Aptoide links in the description. We have a whole video talking about how to set it up. It is going to be the best money saver you've ever had in any mobile gacha game around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.